What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another Edison format tournament video. I just want to say thank you, guys. We hit 950 subscribers. Well, a little over that. I'm like around 40 subscribers away to 1,000. My watch time hours have picked up too. So I just want to say thank you, guys. Really close of getting monetized. And I hope to do that very soon, thanks to the help of you guys. Um, I know my watch time needs to pick up like by 2,000 hours. But hopefully, if you guys like to watch the videos and you guys watch the videos all the way through, or you guys just let it play in the background, that helps me out tremendously. Um, so whatever you guys decide on, truly grateful and truly appreciate it. So thank you, guys. Let's get into this video. To the right, it's me playing with Vayu Turbo. I feel like with Vayu Turbo, I do better. I went to two locals and I couldn't record because the thing I used to record broke on me, and I didn't have like a mini tripod to like hold my stuff. But two tournaments, I went to two different local tournaments and I won first place. And I couldn't record, unfortunately, but it was all with Vayu Turbo. I really like Vayu Turbo. I'm thinking of adding a wolf, the Lightsworn wolf guy, whatever his name is. Let me know what you guys think. Should I not? The only reason why I want to is because I think I could manipulate it where like I special summon him a lot. For example, if I mill it with Raikou, great, amazing. Or I could use a Plague Spreader's effect, put it on the top. Then if I have a Raikou, I could flip it. That way I know he's getting milled. And then I could go with 8 because he'll be special summoned. So I'll have a Raikou, Plague Spreader, and Wolf. And I could go for an 8 Synchro Summon or 6, whatever I would like. So I think it's really good. Also, if he could be a target for my Lightning Vortex if he's dead in my hand. Or I could remove him for my Chaos Sorcerer. And or I do run a Foolish Burial. So if I have Plague Spreader in hand, I could just use Foolish Burial, pitch him, he special summons Plague, and go for a 6. And that's an easy Goyo, easy Brionic. And if I have Vayu or Shiroko in my hand, I could just pitch with Brionic and special summon. So I think he's really good. In my opinion, I think having one might be really good. Just one. But what do you guys think? Should I not? Should I try it out? But let me know in the comments below. The deck I'm playing against is, I guess it's a Christian Fairy deck. The dude was really tired. He was like, bro, I just got out of work. I'm really fucking tired. But I love Yugioh. I love Edison. And I came to play, which is really great. There are a lot of hardcore fans like that. I myself, I play after work on both Mondays and Wednesdays. And sometimes I do feel tired. Sometimes I do miss eating dinner because I come and play. But it is what it is, you know. Oh, and another move. I can Foolish the Wolf. He special summons and I could tribute for Caius. I do main 3 Caius, and I know some of you guys are going to think, damn, that's overkill. But Caius is fucking broken, in my opinion. I love Caius. And also, because it's Vayu Turbo, and I have three Raikous, I have Card Trooper, and I have a Lila. So I'll be milling a lot, and I might mill 1 or 2. So I want to make sure I at least use 1. And also, if I have 2 in hand, and I use Allure of Darkness, I could just pitch one of them because I'm like, I still have another or 2. You know, so I don't really mind. But if I'm able to special summon Wolf and just tribute for Caius, I think that would be really great. Because sometimes you want to get rid of that monster. Like, it could be a Sangan, it could be a Floater, it can be Gores, it can be Goyo, Stardust, stuff that you can normally get rid of, you'll be able to get rid of with Caius, which is really good. But yeah. So we go to to game 3 on this one. It's a really good duel. The mat that he has is a beautiful mat. It's for the YCS in LA. If you join modern, my dumbass didn't join. I should have joined even though I don't play, but I should have joined just to get that mat. I think the mat looks beautiful. Um, but unfortunately I didn't. But luckily I'm able to have this Light and Darkness Dragon mat. But that other mat does look really nice. I summoned Kaiko, attack his defense. It was Raiko. I'm glad that he got rid of one Christia. They normally run two. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me remove all that. Because I don't want him to have no targets. He summons Alchemist, which I'm like, fuck. Now he could get Christia. Doesn't have light in the graveyard though, so it's really good. I summon Gale, cut in half, and I'm like, you know what? Just I'll attack, whatever. So he gets a monster. I really thought he was gonna get Christian, but he gets Shining Angel, and I'm like, all right, cool. He summons Shining Angel. He swings. I take 100. He's at 73.50, and I'm at 61. I believe I won first game. This is the second game. He attacks with 14 and attacks with 17, and I'm like, fuck, like I don't even know what I had back row. It was probably just a bluff. Um, so I set another card. I'm like, all right, cool, go. And I'm like, yeah, that's game. Yeah, it was definitely a bluff. But this is game 3. You guys would see. I don't know if I already missed it, but there was a play that he did that I was just laughing, and I was like, what? Game 3 does take a little longer than all the other ones because he summons that shining ball. I don't know the name of it. The one where dark monsters can attack. He noblemans my Raikou, but he runs Raikou as well, so we both kind of get screwed. But yeah, I think it's called the shining ball. So none of my dark monsters I couldn't summon or attack with dark monsters. So I was kind of stuck. So he stalled me out on that. But you guys will see what happens towards the end. He summoned Doom Cow. I think that's a pretty good card, but at the same time it's not because you can activate like a weak effect and get him out of the field kind of thing. I special summon Cyber Dragon, which I think looks so beautiful. And I'm thinking of what to do. I am kind of scared of the back row. He deep prisons, so I'm like, fuck. All right, cool. So I'm thinking of what to do because I'm like, okay, that's a 19 hitter. Can easily run him over. So I'm asking him about his effect. It's not every day that I go against a Doom Cow. I use Rhoda to get Dark Grepher. You guys will see what I do right here. I summon Gale, activate his effect. Okay, he dies, whatever. He sets. I'm glad I got rid of it because apparently it doesn't have any other monsters. I summon Dark Grepher. I do. Oh, I didn't say priority. I should have. Maybe I didn't have anything that I wanted to pitch. I foolish. You see, this could have been the wolf, and I would have had a 21 beast stick. That would have been pretty good. I do Vayu. I'm surprised I did Vayu and not something else. He summons Sangans. He attacks. I take 1,000. I'm already at 51. I summon Sirocco. Attack. He takes 1,000. And he gets Shining Angel. Not Shining Angel, the other one. They're similar. They're the same shit, different smell, I guess. They're both floaters. They're both fairies. They're both 1,400 attack. So it's crazy because I know that deck has a lot of floaters. He summons Cyber Dragon. I pay 800 for his special summon. He sets, and I'm like, all right, cool. I tribute to Caius, and I'm like, cool. I don't have to worry about that. I remove to special summon Arm Wing. He cannot. I mean, he can oppression, but I know he wouldn't. I attack, but he special summons Battle Fader, which I pay 800. I don't know if you guys know, but you can oppression, the battle fader, because it happens before damage cal. So you're able to do it because it's like before battle phase, I guess. Um, if you guys don't believe me, look it up. I just found out about that ruling not that long ago, and everyone in my locals were like, "Yeah, you could do it." And I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know." But but yeah, so he summons that shining ball, whatever the name is, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, "Fuck!" Like all my fucking monsters are dark, and I already used Cyber Dragon, and he removed my Raikou. So I'm like, "What the fuck can I use to get rid of it?" So I was kind of like I was like, is this it? Like, do I not have an out? Do I need to draw my only lightning vortex, like, or card trooper? But it's like I don't really have many outs, so this monster does kind of like kills me. But you guys would see what I do, which I think is a pretty fair play. I MS's back row, even though I can't attack, but I just MST. I set a card, and I believe I passed because, again, I can't do anything. He sets a defense position monster, and I'm like, fuck, he's going to build a wall, and then next thing you know, I'm going to be fucked. So he brain controls, he's at 1500. He tributes both to summon Chrisia, and I'm like, alright, cool. She doesn't get affected, obviously, by that shining ball. So I'm like, man, what should I do? I have options, but at the same time, I don't. So I'm just thinking, he goes for the attack, I Mirror Force. He uses Chrisia effect to bring it back. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, to put it on the top of his deck, so that way he's able to special summon again. And I'm like, all right, cool. Check this out. He sets another defense, and I'm like, fuck, he's just going to tribute again for Chrisia. He summons the Alchemist, which kind of fucked him over. He swings my defense. It was a Necrogardna. And I'm reading this. I'm like, okay. As long as he's on the field, dark monsters cannot attack. And I'm reading this, it gets very technical. So I'm like, all right, I think I got something, but I'm not too sure. So I set a defense. I'm trying to stall it out. I had to play right here, but honestly, for some reason, I didn't see the play until a little further more. I do Vayu. Well, he attacks over Vayu. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. My opponent doesn't set or summon, he says, because he knew I couldn't run over the Shining Ball. So he didn't, really worried about building a wall, just defense. So I brain control his Alchemist to run over the little ball, and because the ball is no longer on the field, I'm able to attack with Arm Wing and go for game, which if he would have had another monster, I wouldn't be able to do this. But yeah, he was just looking at his hand. He's like, do I have anything? And luckily I didn't, so I was able to take the game with his own monster, because that's the only monster I was able to attack. Comment, like, and subscribe, boys. Peace.